Welcome to Grand Sumo Breakdown,
the unofficial sumo podcast
for official sumo fans.
Welcome to Grand Sumo Breakdown. This is Ryan.
And this is Mac.
And this is another trading card opening episode. There's not a new set of trading cards that's come out, so we're going back in the time machine once again, going in the far, far off year of 2020.
That was so long ago.
So long ago. And I mean, it kind of feels like it when we're going to go through these cards. I mean, we're going to have Yokozuna Hakuho, Yokozuna Kakuryu, Ozeki Goedo, Ozeki Takayasu. This set is going to be based off of Takakeisho's first year at Ozeki. Asanoyama, I think, will be in his Sanyaku debut, so before his rise to Ozeki. Hoshoryu and Wakataka Kage are just getting their feet wet in the top division. So 2020 is only 3 years ago, but when we go back and look at this, really notice how much the landscape has changed in sumo since then.
Like the member berries. That's all I can say. I remember that. Remember Hakuho when he was a Yokozuna? Remember Kakuryu when he was a Yokozuna? Weren't those great times?
Weren't they, though?
They
Having
really
multiple
were.
Yokozuna.
They really were.
Yeah. We're going to be opening up those. So these cards are made by the BBM company out of Japan. So most of the writing on the cards is in Japanese, but luckily for us, they write the names of the Rikishi in English on the card. So that's very helpful for us. And they typically release 2 series per year. So series 1, which is what we're going to be opening for this 2020 set, is released in January, and it's based on the November rankings from the previous year. So even though these cards were released in January 2020, the rankings that they're based off of is the November 2019 Basho, and there's going to be 90 unique cards in this set. There's also the Series 2 sets. Those are released in May, and they're based off of the March rankings of that year, and those include 81 unique cards. So what are we looking forward to in this 2020 Series 1 box? So the box comes with 24 packs of 5 cards apiece for a total of 120 cards. So we're going to end up with some doubles guaranteed. We're not going to get all of the cards in the set. That would be amazing if we did, but it's not going to happen. And amongst those 90 cards, we're going to have 1 card for each of the 42 Makuuchi Rikishi, 1 card for each of the 28 Juryo Rikishi. There's going to be 5 up-and-coming cards. There's going to be 14 cards that are called Backstage Pass, which I have no idea
what's in there.
And we'll find out. And
behind the Mawashi. Oh, no, not under the Mawashi.
Hopefully not that far backstage. And then we're also going to have 1 Yokozuna retirement ceremony card for the retirement ceremony of Kisei no Sato. There is, of course, always the possibility of getting an autographed card in one of these sets. We haven't for the past 2 sets that we've opened, so hopefully I can get another autographed card to join my autographed Tabawashi, but as of now, he stands alone. So hopefully we'll get another autographed card in here. I'm not sure who is included in the batch of people who autograph their cards for this series. The description on
Hakuho Kakuryu. Come on, I can dream.
Hopefully, maybe. But the only one that was listed on BigSumoFan.com, which is where I got all these trading cards. And if you're interested in these trading cards, I highly recommend you going to BigSumoFan.com. He only mentioned that Enho had autographed cards for this set. He was in Makuuchi at this time.
That'd be another good one.
Possibility for an autographed Enho card, but don't get too excited because I'm not giving that away. And I doubt we're going to get doubles of it. So
think again.
Yeah. So any doubles that I get will be put up for grabs for free for any patrons of Grand Sumo Breakdown. A few days after this episode releases, I'll send out a message on our Patreon alerting everybody, hey, the cards are available and it's going to be first come, first serve. So if you want somebody like Hoshoryu, Wakataka Kage, Hakuho is going to be in here. Enho. If you want one of those really popular guys, you're going to have to respond really quickly because those are going to be the first ones that are snatched up. But also, if you're not a patron and you also collect these cards, feel free to contact me and we can discuss any sort of trades that you might want to do to help both of us bolster our collections. And also, same goes for patrons. If you are doing a collection of your own, feel free to contact me beyond the one free card that you are guaranteed to get for this series. We can do additional card swapping. There's one patron that I've done this with that's helped me bolster my set a little bit more and helped bolster her set a little bit more. So I'm open to any additional trades. There's just one free card guaranteed for each patron if you're interested. So if you're not a patron and you want one of these cards or you want to trade with me, you can contact us through the YouTube comments. It's going to be a YouTube only video since it's obviously very visually focused. But you can also email us, Twitter, however you want to reach us if you want to discuss some trade options for this. So without further ado, let's get to the 2020 Series 1. A lot of them before have had like a series name. Like 2019 Series 2 was the Kaze series. And I think 2023 Series 2 was Kizuna. This one I cannot find a series name for. So we'll see. But when you buy these cards off of Big Sumo Fan, they're amazing. They're going to send you for free these card sleeves to help protect the card. So he sent me 120 card sleeves that as soon as we are done recording this episode, I'm going to be putting all of my cards into. And so that's free with the however quantity of cards you get. But then I also went ahead and bought this collector's album that conveniently comes with 90 sleeves for cards to go into. So I will be able to put my entire collection in there. So let's go ahead and open up this box.
As a quick aside, Ryan, when I went to Japan, I play Magic the Gathering. And one of my quest items when I was over there was a specific card that was released only over in Japan that I was on the lookout for. And I happened to find it. Well, I went to several different stores and I found they had one more in stock, plus its accompanying token. I now have a mochi bunny. It is a bunny literally pounding mochi with a mallet.
That's awesome.
It is quite cool.
I know nothing about Magic the Gathering, but
I also got the accompanying food token of rabbits at a tea party.
Well,
and
it's adorable.
It is quite adorable. These are going in my sumo wrestling deck. So these are excellent additions. I've been waiting for us to do a card. I'm like, I got cards too, but slightly a little more nerdy.
I'm sure there's a select group of people that would love for us to do a Magic the Gathering card opening as well. So here are the packs of cards. We're going to go ahead and switch our view real quick. So that
I also love that this series has Enho at the top. Especially with Enho being like the smallest Rikshi, he's the top of the pyramid here.
They know who's popular. They know what the people want.
And that was Takakeisho below him was that Endo? I couldn't see quite.
It is. Here, let me get this back up and boom.
Okay, there we go. Ooh, hey, look at that.
So it looks like it's Asanoyama.
Yep, that's
at the top. Enho, Takakeisho, Takayasu, Goedo, Mitakayumi, Hakuho and Kakuryu featured on the pack of cards. So this is pack 1 of 24, and we are starting off with a Daisho card. So this is the standard series Daisho card. Here's a look at the back. It's got a breakdown of all of his stats and information you could ever want to know if you can read Japanese, which we cannot.
Has his Kesho Mawashi always been orange? I know he's got the red Mawashi normally, but has his Kesho always been that bright orange?
I think that's the Kesho Mawashi I've always seen with him. I don't really see them in their Kesho Mawashi all that often because usually just watching like Nato Sumo recap of all of the matches
the
and so I'm
highlights or whatever.
Yeah, not seeing them in their Mawashis all that often.
It's very bright, very nice.
All right, here's our first peek at a backstage pass card featuring Mitakayumi and Tamawashi wearing a Mawashi and a tie for some reason.
Okay, Mitakayumi and but what number? What number we got here?
So this is card number 81.
All right, 1, and it's Mitak. Yumi and Tamawashi.
All right, so I guess that's what to expect for the backstage pass. We also have a Jurio card for Aqua.
Ooh.
stable
Mr.
mate.
Meme himself.
Yes, exactly. And he still finds himself down in Juryo to this day. So it does show not everything changes over the course of 3 years.
Hey, when you can't improve on a perfect meme, that man is a perfect meme.
He knows what his sumo's about, and it's about the Kakenage. All right, we're going to finish this up with 2 more Juryo cards. We've got Koto Shoho, who is currently riding in the top division, but I think as of the November Basho, he will be back down in Juryo after a disappointing performance.
Mm-hmm.
But
He was my chump, and he did exactly what I was predicting him to do.
But yeah, this is Koto Shoho, I believe, on his way up to the top division. I don't think he'd made it into the top division quite yet. And we've also got a Juryo Dayamami card.
Damn.
And he is still also hanging around the Juryo division. All right, on to pack number 2. Nothing too exciting in that pack. Let's see if we can do a little better.
I don't know. You got a tied Mitaki Yumi and Tamawashi. That wasn't too bad.
I mean, true. And we got
Endo.
For all of the Endo fans out there. He is a purple color. So what I'm noticing, Daisho is this red color, and like Dayamami is this green color. So what we've noticed in the past with all these trading cards, the color signifies your rank. So the green color in this set is going to represent a Juryo Rikishi. I believe the red is going to be representing a Makuuchi Rikishi. And I believe this Basho Endo was at Komusubi. So I think this purple is going to be either Sanyaku or just lower Sanyaku. The higher Sanyaku Rikishi might have a different color in there.
Would it be a black background or a white background, maybe?
I don't know. We'll see.
But
yeah, Endo, card number 9. He was the 9th Rikishi on the Bansuke. So yeah, my guess is he was in the Komusubi rank at that time. We've got Daisho Maru. I believe he's hanging around Makushita right now. Have not seen him in the top division for quite a while.
That name in ages. Yeah,
absolutely.
Like, wow, I know that name.
Yeah, and he is card number 40. So he was at the bottom of the Juryo division or the Makuuchi division. When
I was about to say, was his background green or red?
No, it's red. So he's at the bottom Makuuchi. He's probably quickly on his way out, would be my guess.
Yeah, I was about to say, wait a minute.
All right. The now retired but still beloved Tochinoshin. Let's see, what's his card number?
He was higher
here?
than Endo.
He was. He's number 7 here. So my guess is he was Sekiwake, probably just on his way down from his stint at Ozeki. So this is unfortunately probably a downward tracking Tochinoshin, but still a Sanyaku Tochinoshin nonetheless.
I'll never forget the taped knees.
All right. Here you go, Mac. One of your favorites. Koto Eiko. He is number 25, so mid Maegashira, exactly where we expect a Koto Eiko to be.
And he does well in mid Maegashira. He's the Takara Fuji of the new age. Wait, how old is Koto Eiko?
He's like mid 30s, I think.
Oh,
low
no.
30s, I'm not sure.
He's about as old as Takara Fuji.
Yeah. Speaking of old, we've got Tamawashi.
Hey, you've been doing well with these Tamawashi cards.
we have. He's card number 18, so he was closer to the top of the Bansuke standings, probably like Maegashira 4, Maegashira 5 at this time. So once again, not a lot. So far, we haven't seen a whole lot of change from currently. We've got a retired Tochinoshin. That's about the biggest difference we've seen.
Well, and if you want to go with Daisho Maru now being down way in Makushita, it's like, okay, that's a big drop.
All right, we've actually got our first double. So anybody that wants to get their hand on the Mitaki Yumi Tamawashi wearing a tie backstage somewhere card, we've got doubles of that for you.
I just love that they're wearing Mawashis with the ties.
Yeah, like where are they at? Like
I don't know.
What function do you need that attire?
Something semi-formal?
I wonder if this backstage pass, if this is like backstage at Kisei no Sato's retirement ceremony, possibly.
Huh?
Hope maybe some of our watchers on YouTube can read the Japanese written on here and let us know like if there's any description of what's going on in these cards, where these are at, or if these are just random pictures of Rikishi from
the Jungyo or something.
Jungyo or something like that. Yeah. We've got Ryuden. And let's see where he's at. He was mid Maegashira, exactly where we were talking about how different things were 3 years ago, but I'm being constantly proven wrong.
It's like, well, not really.
Well, here's a little bit of a difference. This is Juryo Wakamoto Haru, whereas now we have Sekiwake Ozeki semi-hopeful Wakamoto Haru 3 years later.
Please.
And we've got another backstage pass card. This is with Abi standing outside of possibly his Heya here, would be my guess. I can't read the kanji to see if that is the wording for his Heya, but that's my guess for where he's at. So, Mac, that is card number 82.
82 is Abi Heya. Got it.
And then to finish this pack off, we've got one more Juryo Rikishi, and this is Kiza Kiyumi, which is not a name that I've heard in a while. I think he might have retired since.
I gotta look for it on the list. Where the heck?
He's card number 62, so he's towards the bottom.
Got it. Just found it. I was like, wait a minute. It's like, I can't remember that name.
Nor should you. I don't blame you at all. All right, on to
3 packs in.
Number 4. We've got another little bit of a change as we have Koto no Waka, who was down in Juryo 3 years ago. Another guy that is up in Sekiwake rank, pushing for the Ozeki rank at this time. So young Koto no Waka on his way up.
Very nice.
We've got Meisei.
Ooh, Meisei. I like watching Meisei fight.
He doesn't do a whole lot for me one way or the other. He's just one of those guys that's kind of there for me.
And that's why I like watching him. He's there.
Card number 15. So he's in the upper Makuuchi ranks, upper Maegashira ranks, just like he is this time. Oh, Mac, you're gonna want doubles.
Oh,
you're gonna be hoping and praying for doubles. Not
is
only is it your boy,
oh my god, yes,
it is happy smiling Chiyomaru pointing at what I assume is his birthday cake. The happiest you could ever find a Chiyomaru.
Is that a tamago? Is that an egg?
I can't tell what it is. I think it's some sort of cake of a mascot. It's got candles sticking out of there. I'm wondering if this is for his birthday, but my gosh, that's a happy
man.
Chiyomaru. That is card number 89. So that is the second to last card in this series.
Chiyomaru.
All right, so it looks like these backstage pass is just giving some character moments for some of our Rikishi. Ooh, here's a hated Rikishi from somebody on this podcast that we have not seen in quite some time, as he did retire a few years ago. Koto Yuki.
Oh,
the rat bastard himself.
Rat bastard.
I wonder what Jake's thought on Koto Yuki would be now, because the reason Jake hated Koto Yuki is like right when we first started watching Sumo, like Jake was of the opinion that Koto Yuki's fists like never touched the ring, and he's like always getting off to fast starts. So he just hated Koto Yuki because he thought he was getting an advantage or something at the Tachiai. So I'm very curious, if we were to watch Koto Yuki with our current level of sumo knowledge, what would Jake think of him? Yeah, Koto Yuki.
Point... no, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, go ahead. Fun fact for Koto Yuki. This was one of our patron questions we had a while ago, but he is one of, I think, maybe 2 Rikishi that started their career and ended their career and became a member of the JSA during Hakuho's Yokozuna reign alone. So yeah, Koto Yuki started his career while Hakuho was a Yokozuna and ended his career while Hakuho was a Yokozuna, and was a sumo elder before Hakuho retired. Which is absolutely crazy.
That's all I was going to say. I was like, he's an elder now. Oh.
Ooh, a backstage pass of Endo. Looks like he's at some sort of ceremony dressed up in this pink Ginyu Force attire, it would appear.
I was about to say, like, what kind of a getup is that?
So this is card number 83.
83 is Endo in pink.
Yes.
He's Endo in pink.
Ooh. We've got another favorite. People are going to be hoping for doubles as we've got Takayasu. This is Ozeki Takayasu before
that's a good
his injuries
one.
forced him away from the rank. He is card number 4, so he was the 4th highest Rikshi at this time. And Mac, I am just so happy for you.
Is it? Mine.
Yep, that is yours. That is absolutely yours.
We're gonna have to all our patrons out there. That's my boy.
We're gonna have to get a third Chiyomaru smiling, pointing at his cake.
That's my boy.
If anybody else wants one, because that is definitely going to Mac.
Yes.
Speaking
I've claimed
of
my card.
Speaking of Rikshis with cake, here's Goedo, who just does not seem to understand how eating food works. I think this is very true to character for Goedo. He's sitting there with cake all over his face, just utterly confused as to what's happened. And that is card number 78 in the series.
78, Goedo and cake.
We've got ourselves Koto Shogiku.
Oh, Mr. Bumpty Bump.
Mr. Bumpity Bump indeed. Card number 28, so getting closer towards the bottom of the Bansuke on his way down after his long Ozeki career. And to finish off this pack, I think it was pack number 5, Juryo Rikshi Ikioi.
Ikioi?
I think after this Basho, he went back up to the top division. But yeah, Ikioi down in Juryo for this Basho.
That was another one of Jake's favorites.
Yeah, I think we all kind of liked Ikioi. How could you not?
Well, fair enough.
All right, on to pack number 6.
Yes.
So we haven't gotten any of the up-and-coming cards yet, but that's really the only 2 different series that we have is the up-and-coming and the backstage pass, excluding the Yokozuna retirement ceremony for Kisei no Sato. Daishoho, who I am actually surprised to see was in the top division 3 years ago. I did not expect that. Because he was barely in the top division.
I was about to say, like, he's number 41, not all that high.
Yep, and he was in the top division this Basho, but he is being kicked all the way down to Juryo after a very poor performance this past Basho. We've also got another backstage pass. We've got Hokuto Fuji posing with Hokuto Fuji?
Hokuto Fuji posing with himself.
It looks like pageant queen Hokuto Fuji is who he is.
Some Inception level crap going on right now, man.
Obviously a cardboard cutout, but pretty good looking cardboard cutout for Hokuto Fuji there. That is card number 84.
Hokuto Fuji with Hokuto Fuji.
Yes. We've got another retired Rikshi in the form of Mr. Sideburns himself, Chiyo Tairyu.
Ooh.
He is card number 33 in this set.
Got him.
Oh, here we go. I believe this is an up-and-coming card because it's a design we have not seen yet.
Oh,
Terutsu Yoshi.
Terutsu Yoshi.
Ooh, I like that yukata that he's wearing there.
I like the card design as well. I like the yellow border.
Yeah. So this is card number 73. So yes, this will be part of the up and coming series. And so 3 years ago, Terutsu Yoshi was up and coming, and now he's done going up because he's been in Makushita for the past few Basho and hasn't really showed any signs of coming back up to the Sekitori ranks.
You gotta have more than an Ashitori, man. You just gotta do more than an Ashitori.
And he's been fighting injuries for so long.
Oh, has he?
Yeah, it's hard when you're a little guy, plus you've got the injuries. Like, it's got to be near impossible to do anything. Another guy that we haven't seen for a while, but Mr. Gagamaru, friend of American Amateur Sumo. I know Jake has met Gagumaru in the flesh. So nice to get a trading card to commemorate that. Gagamaru was down in Juryo at this time, but still very cool.
He's still cool.
Oh, yeah.
Even today in 2023, he's still cool.
I like his YouTube channel. I've watched a few videos on his YouTube channel of especially the one where he went to the Miyagino stable and watched the practice with
that was
Hakuho.
great.
Yeah. Good. If you want some good, like, real life sumo content, go to Gagamaru's YouTube channel. He's got a lot of stuff where he's visiting heias and just kind of showing what life is like for Rikishi in the sumo world. What do we got next? We have another Meisei card.
All right, dubs.
Doubles of Meisei. Hey, we've given out some Meisei cards in the past, so somebody might want to snag him again. All right. Last time we opened this was the 2019 Series 2, and that was celebrating Takakeisho's promotion to Ozeki, and we did not get the Takakeisho Ozeki promotion card. This time, the set is celebrating the retirement of Yokozuna Kisei no Sato, and I'm happy to say we did get the Kisei no Sato retirement card. Picture of him sitting there in his Yokozuna garb, getting his top knot cut by, I believe that would be by his Oyakata there. Wow. So this is card number 90. Oh, look at that. Dressed to the nines with his haircut on the back. Beautiful card. Glad to get that one.
Looking man there. Yes.
Hope to get doubles for all the Kisei no Sato fans out there. Here we got Tomokaze, who was rising like a rocket when these cards were made, and of course suffered that horrific
his knee blew out.
I remember it was November 2019 that his knee blew out. So this basho that these cards are based off of is when his knee exploded. But we are going to see Tomokaze back in the top division come this upcoming November tournament. So 4 years later, he will be making his return to the top division. Tomokaze.
Here's hoping it's a triumphant return and not a, hey, welcome back. Now get back down.
There's Kageyaki. Get rid of that. Don't need to leave that on the screen for too long.
Oh, your disdain for Kageyaki knows no bounds.
None whatsoever. Mitake Yumi. I assume this is probably a Sekiwake version of Mitake Yumi.
Yes.
As he
was number 6.
Okay, yeah. Definitely wasn't Ozeki at this point, but he was still in his streak of just being in the Sanyaku ranks forever. All right, on to our next pack. Still no Yokozuna. We don't have...
Well, you have a retired Yokozuna.
We got a retired Yokozuna, but we don't have the top boys. We want the top boys.
Well, maybe. You got a few packs to go. All right. Fingers crossed.
We've got another backstage pass, another new backstage pass. It is Takayasu doing some karaoke.
Karaoke Takayasu.
Yes, wearing a very nice yukata.
They are actually really comfy. I like yukata.
Card number 79.
79. Taka singing.
Backstage pass cards, just a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
We've got a Juryo Rikishi that I could not recall if my life depended on it. Irodori. I have no idea. No idea where he is at right now, but it is certainly not in the Sekitori ranks.
I gotta find him first. I'm like, yeah, that's how memorable he is. Okay, now I found him.
And we've got another backstage pass. We have Takakeisho. He is sitting with card with some kanji written on it beneath a cherry blossom tree. Not sure, unfortunately, what's going on here.
What's going on?
So please, if somebody knows, would love an explanation for the kanji that he is holding here. I have no idea. Card number 80. My only guess is like once or twice a year, they like write something down for like their wish for the upcoming year or something like that. So maybe it has to do with that. That's the only thing I could think of. Maybe it's completely different.
Cherry tree.
We've also got Azumaryu.
Oh, wow.
Still holding strong in the Juryo division.
If not for recency, I wouldn't remember him.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sorry. I'm just going to admit that. I'm like, I know him only because he was up here a couple basho ago.
Well, we've got a Yokozuna, not quite the regular series Yokozuna, but we got Hakuho wearing some sort of medal on his left arm. So I don't know if that's a prize that he won, a contest that he won. What's going on with that?
Okay, you know it's a contest or prize that he won. The question is, when did he win it?
Yeah. Who knows? But yeah, Hakuho looking very proud of himself. Card number 77.
77, Hakuho, and Armband.
All right, on to our next pack of
arm
cards.
Candy, arm trophy. I'll leave that.
All right, for all you Takayasu fans who want to see him singing, we do have karaoke Takayasu doubles.
Dubs. Whoop, not 22, 2.
I would be a little upset if we ended up with 22 versions of that card.
It's not impossible with the law of averages, but highly improbable.
Yeah. We've got Shodai here.
You want to burn that one now? Oh, wait, no, that's Fleric. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Fleric's, I mean, you've listened to the podcast. You're on the podcast. You know I'm not the biggest Shodai fan either.
No, I know, but there's just the utter disdain that Fleric has for Shodai, though.
Yep.
He was number 31 at this point.
Yeah, I think this is like right before his hot streak.
Okay. I was like, wait a minute. That didn't place him very high.
Yeah. We've got Yu Takayama, who retired within the past year or so. There's some pictures that I've seen floating around on Twitter. He's grown some facial hair. He's really thinned down. He's a handsome fella.
I'll have to check it out then.
Card number 29 in this series.
Because I have not seen any recent photos of him since he's retired.
Another double. If you want a Hakuho backstage pass card, we've got the doubles of Hakuho with his arm trophy medal thing.
Whatever that is.
Whatever it is.
Arm trophy.
And we have another retired Rikishi, one that we affectionately called Flop Sweat, Akiseyama.
I thought it was Melton John.
He had a lot of nicknames.
He did have a lot of names.
All right, on to the next pack. We're probably getting close to halfway through. Still no autograph
we're at
cards.
45 cards.
Okay, so not quite halfway. All right, we've got another up and comer, and this time it is for Meisei.
Wait a minute. We already have Meisei when he... Hang on.
Well, yeah, we've got regular series Meisei, but this is an up and comer Meisei card. So this is probably towards the beginning of his Makuuchi career. He was a young guy. They had high hopes for him.
Oh, Terutsu Yoshi's on here as well. I thought this was before. I was like, wait a minute. Like, oh, wait, duh. Sorry.
Yeah,
like
card number 71.
71, Meisei. Got it.
And speaking of our other up and comer, we've got the official Terutsu Yoshi card.
Wait. Huh? Oh, the official Terutsu Yoshi. I'm like,
yeah.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
The main series Terutsu Yoshi card.
Okay.
Looks like he's got an alicorn on his Kesho Mawashi. Is that
alicorn?
No, I think that's just its other wing. I think that's just a Pegasus.
Yeah, I would say a Pegasus.
Yeah. Well, the wing that's kind of like behind the Pegasus looks like it could be a horn, which if it has wings and a horn, then it's an alicorn. A little bit.
No, I didn't. I thought that was just a Pegasus, but
My Little Pony knowledge for everybody there.
Hey, friendship is magic.
We've got Hokuto Fuji, not standing with a cardboard cutout of Hokuto Fuji. This is the main
regular Hokuto Fuji.
Regular Hokuto Fuji this time. One of the few times that he was in the Sanyaku ranks, as he was a Komusubi this Basho.
Number 10.
And then we were asking for it. We've got a main series, Yokozuna. We've got Kakuryu.
That is a good looking card.
Performing his...
And purple. Oh, wait, no, purple.
So it looks like all Sanyaku cards are purple. They're
Mm-hmm.
I think I've seen them do a differentiation between like Ozeki up and then like Sekiwaki Komusubi in previous sets. I could be wrong. I could be imagining that. But yeah, he's purple like all the other Sanyaku Rikishi. And he was the top ranked Rikishi for this Basho. So he is the number 1 card ahead of Hakuho.
Was his belt, was it the Unryu style or the Shiranui? Was it the single loop or the double loop?
I could not for the life of me tell you. Looking at the very little amount we can see, my guess is that's the single loop.
The Unryu? Okay.
Yeah, but no earthly idea. And then, hey, if you're an Akiseyama fan,
all right,
we've got doubles for you.
Who wants to have a piece of Akiseyama? There's plenty.
There's more than enough to go around.
All right, that actually wasn't a bad pack.
No, it wasn't. All right, we're starting to hit a few more doubles here as we've got doubles of Juryo Kotonowaka. We've
Nice.
got doubles of the who the hell is that guy, Daishomaru?
Who the hell's that guy?
I don't know. But we got two of them. Here we've got another fun backstage pass card. Asanoyama going nuts on some noodles.
That's a good one.
He is either the hungriest man alive trying to eat those noodles as fast as he can, or those noodles said something about his mama and he is yelling at them.
That is a hangry Asanoyama. That's what that card is. Hangry
Absolutely.
Asanoyama.
That's a good way to describe it. And that is card number 85.
Got it.
All right, we've got Tochi Yozan. He was hanging out down in Juryo when this card was released. Not
Did we
quite.
ever figure out what he did to Hakuho to just make him
He probably beat him once.
disrespect him constantly?
My guess is he beat him once and Hakuho just didn't like how that happened.
Ugh. It just seemed like every time they fought, Hakuho just took that extra step just to just demolish Tochi Ozan.
Absolutely. And hey, if you're a fan of the rat
Hey!
bastard Kotoyuki, we've got another Kotoyuki card for you. I don't think there's too many fans of Kotoyuki out there. I remember one of our years with the popularity poll, Kotoyuki finished with 0 first place votes and 0 second place votes. A rare feat to achieve. Speaking of popularity poll, coming up after the November Basho, we will be doing, I can't remember if it's our 5th or our 6th, but I think it's our 5th annual Rikishi popularity poll to figure out who are the most popular Rikishi in Sumo. But we've got about half a box of cards to still
I was about
open
to
up.
say, it's like we're at 55 right now.
Add Takanosho to the pile.
Takanosho. Where was he at this point?
He is 35, so he's fairly low in the Maegashira ranks. Probably pretty close to when he debuted in the top division, would be my guess.
Mm.
We've got
Actually, that'd have been the same year.
another Irodori. Would love
Cool.
to give away both of these.
Let's say, cool. Any Irodori fans out there? Sorry. I mean, again, all these guys are world-class athletes, and I don't want to
absolutely.
I don't want to make light of their accomplishment because holy crap, well done, gentlemen. But I don't remember you, Irodori.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
We've got an Onosho card.
Oh, him I know.
Definitely no Onosho. Card number 22.
I enjoy his straightforward sumo. Not all the way to the Hikiotoshi that he usually gets beat with, but still.
Yes.
Or Hataki Komi, either or.
Another nemesis of the podcast here. We're being cursed with 2 separate Goedo cards. This is the main series Goedo card. And that is card number 3 in this set. And if we get a double, this is going to be a popular one. Up and coming Hoshoryu.
Oh, look at those glasses.
Even back then, walking around with the confidence.
I love the two-tone. Those look fantastic.
Mm-hmm. Card number 75. It looks like on the back of the card, it's got a picture of Hoshoryu throwing Gagamaru down.
Oh no. That would have been a feat.
Obviously,
was a big boy.
Very good call to put him on the up-and-coming set as he has now become an Ozeki after winning his first Yusho.
Mm-hmm.
All
the
right.
two-tone Yukata looks great on him.
Absolutely. Any Yukata looks great on him.
Fair. Or not at all. And just a
Ooh.
Namawashi.
Yeah. There are several people on Twitter that would very much agree with you. All right. We've got doubles of Endo.
For a second, I thought that was Kageyaki again. I'm like, wait, what?
And you know what? If 1 Hoshoryu is good, 2 Hoshoryu is better.
But that one is the Juryo Hoshoryu.
This is baby Hoshoryu, still down in Juryo, had not quite made his way up to the top division yet.
Knocking on. Come on.
And
He's
this is
getting
card number
there. He's getting
60.
there.
I think this is his Jurio debut card. I'm fairly
Let's see.
positive this was his
60.
Jurio debut.
Card number. Hang on here.
He's card
No,
number
up and
68.
coming Up. Huh? Oh, yeah, 68. Sorry, I looked at his up and coming card. I was like, wait a minute. Hold on.
And there is the wee baby boy. There is
Enho.
Enho himself. Not the autographed version that we were promised in the description, but an Enho
me,
nonetheless.
this is false advertising.
Yeah, exactly. Card number 23, so hanging around in the middle of the top division here.
Hope you get doubles of that one. I'm
It'll
sure
be
people
a
will be
very
clamoring
popular
for Wee
one.
Baby Enho.
Absolutely. And we finished this pack with 2 more doubles. We've got doubles of the Abi backstage pass. You know, I mentioned that I've started having a seething hatred for Abi, and it's not my seething hatred that's saying this, but this is the most boring backstage pass card. He's just standing.
Yeah, okay.
I mean,
I don't know. Yeah.
He's got a thumbs up, but there's just nothing really happening there. And I mean, we know that Abi is like kind of a clown figure. Like he's the reason they got social media banned. You figure you could get a little bit more out of Abi than just a thumbs up. And hey, doubles of Kiza Kiyumi if you want one. Big if. Let's see what else we got. We've got another Daishoho.
Okay.
We've got another Hokuto Fuji. And we've got
plain. Okay. There we go.
Another Gagamaru.
Juryo Gagamaru.
And another Endo backstage pass card.
Endo in pink.
Endo in pink.
So we have some dubs available for people if they want them.
Absolutely. But we did have one new card in the set, and that is Oki no Umi.
Okay. Gotta find it now. There he is. Wait, come back here.
Well, he was pretty close towards the top of the
13.
Maegashira ranks, number 13 here. All right, next pack.
So we're still missing a Hakuho and a regular Takakeisho. Then you rounded out the... Oh, I guess Abi's still top 10. It's like, you're missing 3 cards to round out the top 10 here.
Okay. Hopefully we'll get those soon.
Mm-hmm.
Chiyoshoma is not going to help us round out our top 10, but he will help us round out the set overall. Down in Juryo for Chiyoshoma, which is where Chiyoshoma is going to be going back to. Juryo.
Yeah. Got to work on those flying Henkas, man. Use them.
We've got Tsurugisho.
Surprisingly sticking around.
Yeah. He's been in the top division for almost a full year now, which I don't think he's done in the past. So he's hanging around.
Yeah. Solidifying himself as a mid to lower rank.
Yeah. Let's hope we get doubles of this one. This is Wakataka Kage, and I know that this was his debut in the Makuuchi division, where he got injured, had to pull out, and then dropped down to Juryo immediately. But when he came back with a vengeance and quickly rose to the top of the Makuuchi rankings.
He did.
But yes, bottom of the Makuuchi division, Wakataka Kage in his debut in 2019. And we've got Toyo Noshima.
I've at least heard his name.
Yeah. I think he was a Makuuchi card that we had for the 2019 Series 2. So it looks like things did not go well for him between these 2 card sets as he ended up down in Juryo. And I know that he retired semi-shortly after this. So yeah, downward trend of the career for Toyo Noshima at this point. And then Takara Fuji.
Takara Fuji.
Still just doing the same thing he's been doing for the past 10 years in the top division.
Maintaining a perfect ass.
Absolutely.
He doesn't need to do anything else. That ass speaks for itself.
All right. Another new card. We have Kyoku Taisei down in Juryo. He is
Can't
another
comment.
one that
don't know him. Sorry.
He's recently retired, I believe. I think he's retired recently. Name we haven't heard of too much recently. Yago. I think
wow.
he was up in the top division for a little bit, but then he's since dropped down. I think he's still down in Makushita at this point.
Mhm. At least no one. I was like, hey, wait, I know that name.
And here is a Juryo version of Tobizaru, the flying monkey, before he made it up
Ooh.
to the top division.
Zaru. Where are you?
Card number 61.
Got it.
We've got a double of Yutakayama
Nice.
and one that is sure to make the patrons of Grand Sumo Breakdown very happy. Doubles of the up-and-coming Hoshoryu card.
Up for grabs.
Absolutely. How many cards are we at, Mac?
We are at 80. 80.
All right. So we still got 8 more packs to open.
8 more packs, 40 to go.
Here's another name you probably don't know, Mac. Kyoku Shuho.
Oh.
I'm not sure.
Like, okay, yeah, nope, you're right. Who?
Yeah. Card number 57. Obviously, somebody that did not rise through the Juryo ranks and up to the Makuuchi division.
No.
At least not since we've been watching. Maybe he was up there before and then he fell down to Juryo.
Yeah, if anybody has been watching prior to us jumping on the scene, let us know. Correct us. If we don't know these guys, we don't know them.
Yeah. We know this guy. Another recently retired Rikshi as of this
So
past
sad,
Basho.
so
Toku
sad.
Shoryu.
At least he won
who-
a U show.
Was it the next Basho after this that he won his
Because
U
he,
show?
oh, yeah, he was.
It was
40
It was January 2020, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. So this
it would have
is
been the very next tournament.
yeah. So these cards were released after he won that U show, but it's based on the 2019 ranking. So he was still down in Juryo. So this is right before Tokushoryu shocks the world with the
Wow.
most shocking U show of all time. Card number 44.
And forever destroyed the meta because now he just added that question mark of what?
Well,
if?
anybody can win.
Like, anybody can win.
We've got doubles of Koto Shoho down in Juryo. And we've got a new backstage pass card. This one featuring Ryuden. Just looks like he's out and about on the city streets, crossing his arms.
Is that the is that Tokyo Tower in the background?
No idea. Could not tell you.
Oh,
If you say yes, I'll believe you.
it looks like it, maybe. Numero.
That is number 87.
7. Uden next to T Tower? Question mark? That's the way I'm gonna put that one on there. I'm like, my geography of Tokyo not that great.
Perfect. And we've got a Sada no Umi card. Still hanging around
Still
the top
kicking
division.
around.
Yeah. Card number 27.
Got it.
Starting to get this is the point where I'm starting to get nervous, Max. Starting to get nervous that
yeah, that's
we're
why
not
I'm like,
going to see an
huh.
autograph. We're not getting any regular series Hakuho cards, regular series Takakeisho.
It's not looking good. We're well over 50% now, approaching 75.
Here's another fun backstage pass card. This one with a bit more personality. We've got Enho and Teretsuyoshi, two of the smallest boys, eating what appears to be watermelon.
Looks like it's a watermelon.
Seedless watermelon, maybe. Card number 88.
88. Enho and Teru eating melons.
All right, we've got another new card in
Whoa.
Ishiura.
I forgot how ripped that man was. Good
Absolutely,
Lord.
yeah. The traps.
Yes,
this
it's the
man.
traps. It's not, his biceps aren't as great as Shohozan. Shohozan still had some of the best biceps I've ever seen in the top division.
Well, if we complain enough, he'll show up. There is
Hey.
Ozeki Takakeisho.
Rocking the blue Mawashi.
Yeah, and I can't imagine he's going to be too popular one if we get doubles of him after his performance in this last boss show.
I think people will still take him.
Card number 5 in this set.
You need an Abi and a Hakuho to round out the top 10.
All right. And I think Asanoyama was, I think there were 12 Rikshi
He's
in the
just outside. He's number 11.
Yeah, I think there were 12 Rikshi in the Sanyaku ranks because I looked at the Bansuke before opening the set. There were 4 Komosubi, 2 Sekiwake, 2 Yokozuna, and like 3 or 4 Ozeki or something like that. Needless to say, hey, doubles of Diamami.
Yeah.
Wee.
Here you go. Goodbye.
Hey, here we go. Here's somebody that's risen up in popularity recently.
The Eater of Worlds.
Eater of Worlds himself, Nishikigi. Looks like he's got his arms open wide, ready to receive the next world, funnel it straight into his mouth, and devour every living creature.
Oh, wow. He was low.
39, yeah. This is probably right before he went down to Jurio for a little while.
I was looking in the top. I'm like, why am I not seeing him? Like, wait a minute. And I started scrolling down. I'm like, oh, he was low on the Bansuke.
Yeah, he was in the top division. Then he was down in Jurio for maybe 2 years, a year and a half, I think, and then made his way back to the top division. And he's just kind of been a rocket straight up, with the exception of this past Basho.
Yeah, well, yeah. Not so good on this last tournament.
Yeah.
Okay, you are at 90.
All right. Another new card. We're getting a fair amount of new cards here. Not doubling up too much. We've got Mr. Big Guns himself, Sho Hozan.
I knew if I brought his name up, he'd come in. Thank you for coming, Sho Hozan.
Only the same were true for Hakuho, but
Hakuho.
we do have doubles of Hoshoryu. So this is basically a rookie Hoshoryu card here. So this is going to be the first time that he would appear probably in this set of cards. So if you want first appearance Hoshoryu, we've got doubles of him. We've got 2 doubles of Hoshoryu. Once again, if you're a patron and you want one of those Hoshoryu cards, you're going to want to be one of the first in line to ask us for it.
So you got backstage available and rookie.
That's right. We've got Juryo Ichi Yamamoto, and he just won the Juryo U show this past Basho.
Ichi Yamamoto. The Abi wannabe? Abi understudy?
Dollar,
that's a better way of
dollar
saying it.
store Abi, yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Abi at home. And we've got So Kokurai. So this was before
the chicken farmer.
Yeah. The current head coach of Wakataka Kage and Wakamoto Haru.
Oh, I forgot that. Oh, crap.
Yeah. And he is card number 59. And if some Chiyomaru is good, more Chiyomaru is better. We've got the regular series Chiyomaru card.
Just look at that belly.
In the top division, he is card number 36.
Just look at that belly. Okay. So you have not opened a Hakuho, a regular Abi, an Asanoyama, Miyogiru, an Aoyama, a Shima no Umi, or an Ichinojo. That's all you haven't opened in the top division.
Okay, not too bad.
No.
Probably won't fill in all of those spots, but we got a couple of doubles to start off this pack. We've got doubles of Sho Hozan. We've got doubles of Hokuto Fuji posing with Hokuto Fuji.
Crap. Come here. I was like, you faked me out. No, Hokuto Fuji posing with oh wait, crap. Wrong one.
Also got doubles of Kodoweko.
Very nice.
And doubles of Tamawashi. But there is one new card in that pack, and that is up and coming card for Koto no Waka.
Hang on, I'm still on Tamawashi.
Nope, you're good. So Koto no Waka card, up and coming Koto no Waka card number 74.
Why is that? Okay. Up and coming 74. One more time.
Koto no Waka.
Koto no Waka.
So a couple of good calls with the up and coming cards this time with both Hoshoryu and Koto no Waka.
There you are. I could not find Tamawashi. It was not finding Tamawashi. I'm like, I know you're here. Find him.
Okay, we can breathe a sigh of relief, Mac. We got at least one of the GOAT, Hakuho.
Okay. Yes.
I'm happy.
It came
I'm
down to the
happy.
last 20 cards, but you got one.
But we got there. We got there. That's what's important. Card number 2 in this set, number 1 in your hearts.
Absolutely.
Or way down at the bottom of your heart. There's some Hakuho haters still out there.
How can you? Okay. Let's save it for the podcast.
Yeah. But
Wait.
we've also got doubles of Tomokaze,
Hmm?
doubles of Koto Shogiku,
Ikyu.
doubles of Ikioi, and doubles of Daisho.
Ikioi.
So we haven't
Daisho.
quite gotten a pack that's all doubles yet, I don't believe.
Daisho.
But these past few have been very heavy
There's
on the
Kiko.
doubles.
Yeah, definitely. You
All
got
right.
3 packs to go.
Mac, what are we looking for? What do we want in these last 3?
All right. The last 3 that you need an Abi, an Asanoyama, a Miyogiru, an Aoyama, Shima no Umi, Ichi no Jo, Hide no Umi, Kaisei, Kiribayami. Ooh, that'd be a good one. Or Kirishima, as I guess at this point he was Kiribayama.
Yep.
So the man formerly known as Kiribayama. Taka Genji. Let's see. Mitoryu, Kaisho. And then you've got the up-and-comers in the backstage that we haven't opened yet. You've got 2 backstages we haven't opened and 1 up-and-coming we haven't seen yet.
Okay. Well, I cursed us because we got a pack full of doubles.
Oh, no.
We got doubles of
what doubles are they?
up-and-coming Meisei,
Got it.
regular series Teretsuyoshi, up-and-comer Teretsuyoshi,
Oh, wow.
and then what's sure to be the most sought-after cards, Yago and Sokokurai.
Okay.
All right. Down to the last 2 packs of cards.
Come on. We're not going to fill out the whole thing, but we can at least fill in some spots. Come on.
We've got doubles of Kyoku Taisei.
Not starting off great.
We've got doubles of Backstage Pass Takakeisho. We've got doubles of Juryo Ichi Yamamoto. Doubles of Yokozuna.
Ooh, is that a double Kakuryu?
That is a double
Ooh.
Kakuryu. And doubles of Chiyomaru.
Very nice.
So if you want a Chiyomaru card, you're not going to get the one with the cake, but we
Nope,
do
that one's
have
mine.
doubles of Chiyomaru. All right. And it comes down to this, Mac.
The final pack.
The final pack. I feel like 3rd straight time we are going to be going home with no autographed cards, which
5 more chances.
makes me sad, but for Takayasu fans out there, we do have doubles of Takayasu.
All right, nice.
That's the main. So we should have 2 different sets of doubles for Takayasu. This main
That we
series
do.
set in the backstage. We've got our first Juryo Kiribayama.
Ooh, all right. Hey, we filled it out.
Yeah. And then I believe it is doubles the rest of the way here with Juryo, Tochiyozan, Kageyaki. Get him out of there.
And
And
the final card.
final card is Mitake Yumi.
Okay. Well, you got 1 more filled in. You've got Kirishima. That's not terrible.
No, that's a good one to pull. Too bad we don't have doubles of him because he's another one that usually goes fairly quickly when we're sending these out to our patrons. But you know what? Not a bad haul whatsoever.
You filled out the Yokozuna and you got the retirement one. Like, those are huge cards too.
Yep, absolutely. I'm happy with that. I think we got all of the Ozeki. It was just 2 Komosubi we were missing, and Abi and
Yes.
for the
only one.
Sanyaki
Yeah.
ranks.
Mhm.
So yeah, I'm not feeling too bad about that. would have been nice to get doubles of the Kisei no Sato retirement ceremony, but I'm happy we've got at least one. And we got most of the backstage pass cards. You said it was only 2 of those
there
that
were
we
only
missed,
2 that you didn't get, number 86 and 76.
Yeah, and then
whichever
only
ones
one...
those are. If you've pulled those, please tell us what they are, or send us an image.
Yeah,
we'd love to see what they were.
We were missing one up and comer, and my guess would be Wakataka Kage. Maybe would be the up and comer there, or maybe Kiri Bayama. But yeah, I'm fairly happy overall with what we got here. So as I mentioned at the beginning, in a few days, probably after the weekend, we're going to be putting all of the cards with doubles. We're going to make a list of all of those. We're going to send those out to our patrons. And I think what I did last time, I'll let you know when we're going to start accepting requests for the cards, and it's going to be on a first come first serve basis. So if you got a card in mind, get us to us quickly, or if you're coming, if for whatever reason you can't respond to it right away, you didn't see the message, give us a list of Rikishi cards that you would like to see in case your favorite one has been taken by that point. So yeah, awesome. That is going to wrap up our trading card opening for the 2020 Series 1 pack. I think we're going to take a break from the trading card openings after the November Basho, because we've got the popularity poll to do. We've got the GSB award show to do. There's a lot of work that goes into both of those. So I just don't want to deal with this on top of that. So the next pack of cards that we're going to be opening up should be the 2024 Series 1 cards, which are typically released after the first Basho of the year. So when we come back, we'll have a brand new set of cards to open. We won't have to go back in the time machine again. Coming up, I'm sure Jake has a couple of Amazumo episodes that are going to be coming out between now and the next Basho. We're going to have, obviously, my Bansuke prediction coming out about 1 week before the Bansuke is released. And then a couple days after the Bansuke is released, we'll have my Bansuke recap episodes. And I believe that's all we've got on our slate at this time. I think all of us have fairly busy Octobers, and our free time is filled up. So if you enjoy this YouTube video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell so you're notified of any of our videos that are released. Yeah, you can contact us on Twitter, Grand Sumo Breakdown. It might be G Sumo Breakdown on Twitter. I don't remember. Instagram. Email us. We've got our blog, wordpress.grandsuperbreakdown.org. I think email us grandsuperbreakdown@gmail.com if you have any comments, questions, or corrections. Or Mac, what else can they do if they have any comments, questions, or corrections?
Well, they can give us a call at 805-613-7866. That's 805-613-SUMO. It's been 7 hot years, and I can still recite that.
Absolutely. We don't have to do it every episode now, because we got wise and just kind of put all of that in the break, so we didn't have to do it each time. But yeah.
4 times.
Thank you so much for watching. I really do hope that beyond our patrons, if anybody else is collecting these cards, would love to hear from you, so we can help each other bolster our collections. So thank you so much for watching.
Thank you for listening to Grand Sumo Breakdown. Until next time,
Throw your salt high
and keep moving forward.